complex, how they dialect now. Detect the mesh of many elements compressed down. The melting pot of a super futurist style. The combination of a vocal caress with lungs that gasp for breath from emotional stress with special effects. In a distorted collage, carefully lodged between beats of a rhythmic barrage. It's going down, the logical progression on the timeline. The separation narrowed down to a fine line. To blur the edges so they blend together properly. Take you on an audible odyssey. Now it's going down, a logical progression on the timeline. The separation narrowed down to a fine line. To blur the edges so they blend together properly. Take you on an audible odyssey. Now it's going down. Put it out for the world to see. Be an X-Men to the 10th degree. Nobody in the world is safe when we melt down the wax in your record degree. Put it out for the world to see. Be an X-Men to the 10th degree. Nobody in the world is safe when we melt down the wax in your record degree. Put it on. Let it go like this. Do it like this. Once again it is composed sentences altogether venomous. The four elements of natural force projected daily through the sound of the source. Everybody on board as we blend the sword with the pen. The mightiest the weapon swinging right to the chin. To elevate mental states long gone with the wind. To defend men from shoddy imitation pretends it's going down. Style assimilation readily trekking through the weaponry of a pure pen.
Check this out, dog. Yo, I already told you not to do that shit. Don't question my authority. What the fuck you say to me? Don't ever fucking do that again. You ever do that shit again, it's over. You understand me? Don't let that happen again. Hello there. This is Seafood Small Hip, Small's Monaco Nuts. How y'all doing today? And my oh my. Man. And I'm making this live to address my student Sergio, because my student Sergio has proved to everybody that Herman Faggot Branch, Marty Fat Pablo, they're all cowards. And that they were all doing this to clout chase the whole time. My student Sergio, he called their bluff their whole time, right? And here's another thing too. How you doing, Stu? Hello there, Stu. How you doing today? Hope you're having a pleasant night. You know, Sergio has made Fakers Inc. Marty Pablo look horrible. And we all knew the whole time Marty Pablo was clout chasing. He did it with me, he did it with Hurricane Shane. Speaking of hurricanes, Hurricane Shane. But Marty Pablo was clout chasing Sergio this whole time. And Sergio called his bluff on it. Right? I warned everybody. And you know, me and Sergio were talking about it. That this whole thing, he was just clout chasing Sergio for views. Look at how many views Fakers Inc. has accumulated over just using Sergio's name. It was all for views. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? Now, Marty Fat Pablo, he challenged my student Sergio to a street fight, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you challenge somebody to a street fight, you have to go to them, right? You have to go to them. Now, he challenged Sergio to a street fight, and he never came to Florida. He never came to Florida when Sergio was trying to get him into a street fight. He said, no, we can't do a street fight. We have to, I need a cop. I need a cop and a referee in a cage. And so the Fakers Inc., he changed the script. He said, oh, now you got to come to Washington, right? No. That's not how it works. You challenge him, you go to Miami, right? Now, my student Sergio, he tried getting, the fat fuck to come to Miami for the kickboxing tournament. What does Fakers Inc. do? Oh no, I can't go to that. I can't do a kickboxing tournament. Oh, I can't make it on the 10th. I'm doing blah blah blah. Right? And I find it hilarious this whole time, right? Marty Pablo comes down to Florida during Hurricane Ian, or whatever it is, what's the name of the hurricane now? Hurricane Dildo or some shit like that. He comes down to Florida during a hurricane, right? When nothing's open. You got the National Guard, you got FEMA down there. Nothing's open. You can't do anything, right? So he comes down to Florida during a hurricane, and then he goes down to Orlando. Orlando, that's nowhere near Sergio. Come on, dude. Now, who's been playing games this whole time? It hasn't been Sergio. It's been Marty Pablo. He's been playing games this whole time because he's never wanted to fight. Marty Pablo never had any intention on fighting Sergio. It's just all been for views, right? To top it off, Sergio's been blowing Fakers Inc. up, trying to get his location, get him to come fight. And what does Marty Pablo do? He doesn't. He reads the messages and doesn't answer. I told you guys this, right? And this is what he did to me, right? When I was supposed to box Marty Pablo, when it came September, when it came time to box, I messaged Fakers Inc. on Instagram at the time, right? And I just kept messaging. I said, dude, are you still coming down? When are we going to do this? And he kept reading my messages. And then I go to message him again, and he blocked me. He blocked me. So that the boxing match never happened. He never came down here. And yes, he had to come down here because he challenged me, And so this is what he's doing, the exact same thing to Sergio. Sergio's trying to find out his location, where he's at. So, yo, I want to fight. You piss me off. You disrespect me. I want to fight. Where the hell are you? And, Marty's in his hotel or motel in the middle of bumfuck Florida, wherever he's at, screwing an alligator, whatever he's doing with Irish Savior, and he's just leaving him hanging. And actually, Sergio, he went down to Orlando. Yesterday, and Fakers Inc. was nowhere to be found. So at this point, Sergio wins. Sergio, you win. Haters Inc., he backed out. Haters Inc., Fakers Inc., Marty Pablo, he backed out like a coward he is. So, in my opinion, Sergio won. Sergio won. Fakers Inc. backed out. That's all Marty Pablo does is waste people's time, He's a clout chaser. Like I said, look how many views he accumulated over Sergio's name. Hell, look how many views he's accumulated over my name, Nobody watches Fakers Inc.'s channel to just go hear Marty Pablo commentate on. Yeah. Alright, guys, let's watch this video here with... What's going on with you? Why do you believe in a flat earth, With. Let's get real. So, Sergio won. Sergio won. My student Sergio won because Marty Pablo is nowhere to be found. You know, and you know, look at all the time he wasted, Marty Pablo. See, and I'm telling you this about this guy. He wastes people's time. See. Yeah, he's a time waster. So, guys, there you have it. Sergio won. Sergio won. And like I said, Marty Pablo had never no intention to actually fight. He never had no intention to fight. I told people this. I said Marty Pablo is just clout chasing as usual. He's clout chasing. You know. So and here's another thing too. Armando Ramos, aka Faggot Herman Branch. Check this out, dog. I still want to fight you at Street Beefs. If you have the cojones still to accept. I'm fighting at Street Beefs next year, and I want to fight you, Armando. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know who you are now, Armando. Yeah, 115 pounds, soaking wet. Judo. You don't practice judo. I want to challenge you, Armando, to Street Beefs next year. And if it ain't Street Beefs, guess what? I'll come to your house. I'll come to anywhere you want to meet in a parking lot. I want Armando Ramos. I want this feminist instigator that's starting shit between Sergio in that Spanish community, Will Rodriguez, and I want all. And when I'm done with you, Armando, I'm going after Will Rodriguez, dude. Guys, are you in that community? You guys are a bunch of bitches, women. You know. Me and Sergio are real men. I want all the smoke, Armando. Don't forget, I heard about that gay porn. See, and that's another thing with Armando Ramos, aka Meta Ninja. He was actually a gay porn star before he started doing the YouTube videos on Freddie. Freddie told me about this. He did his research. Armando Ramos was actually a gay porn star. Yeah, you didn't think I heard about that, did you, Armando? But yeah, if you have the cojones to accept, I want you at Street Beefs next year, Armando. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for all this drama you're starting on YouTube. You think you could just hide behind people's jock straps? Haters Inc. ain't gonna save you. Marty Pablo ain't gonna save you. I want to know by tomorrow if you accept the challenge. But even if you don't accept the challenge, I'll come to Illinois or wherever you're at and I'll find you. You know. One second. I don't know what it is about women. I told you. Don't fucking interrupt the video. What do you want? Yes. Yes, I bought the diapers yesterday. Yeah, I got all the milk, all that. Okay. Yes, we'll talk about it later. Just go to bed. God damn. Yeah, I told you we'll talk about this later. You always do this where I'm making a video and you want to interrupt this shit. I told you we'll talk about it later. I get that. See, this is the problem, is that when I say something, you just act like you're deaf, but, you know, when it's time to go shopping and all this shit, you're not deaf no more. Alright, I get it. Alright. Yeah, I love you. I still love you, though, okay? Alright, sexy. Jesus Christ. Can't live with them, can't live without them. You know what it is too is people they see the fractured hand and they think, oh, Sifu Spo. Like, nah, I'll still kick your ass. Like, and this wasn't even my fault. Like, I got in a car accident. Like, if it broke in a car accident, and nothing I could do about it. Doesn't mean I have bueno hands or soft hands. Ask anybody who I've punched if I have soft hands. There's nothing I can do when you get in an accident. But you trolls, you haters, you'll find out soon enough if I got soft hands or not. Ah! You say, well, are you still gonna after Sergio's done? Are you gonna fight Marty Pablo? No, because he'll never show up, and I'm not going to Washington to waste my time to fight that fat fuck. Got better things to do. Marty Pablo already knows if what would happen if me and him got into an altercation, and so does Sifu Frankie. Speaking of Sifu Frankie, that fat fuck from the Hung Sing Girls. He already know, and there's a reason why you've never seen Sifu Frankie spar, because he knows that he what would happen if me and him had a one-on-one altercation, sparring, use my Wing Chun against his Chole foot. He knows what would happen. It's the reason you've never seen Frankie spar. Frankie's sparring is as good as his whapping. Fat fuck, Vanilla Ice, Teddy Bear. His rhymes are his rapping is worse than Vanilla Ice. And actually, I like Vanilla Ice's some of his songs. It's worse than Vanilla Ice. And that freestyle that I put out, it's just only the tip of the iceberg of what I could do lyrically. Like, that was just a warning shot, What happens is when I freestyle, I have so many rhymes going through my head that I forget a lot of the rhymes, right? But when I really put in a written, or the really shit that's going on in my head, there's a reason how I was a ghostwriter for Eminem and Snoop, because I could think of some amazing, bars and rhymes, schemes, all that, double entendres, all that. I don't just go put in a Vanilla Ice CD and then, write some rhymes that, like Sifu Frankie from the Hung Sing Girls. Sifu Frankie, I'm going to make you fall like the seasons. Armando, I'm going to make you fall like the seasons. Hung Sing Girls. Wait till this diss track, we could take it to the mat and we could take it to the rap streets. Wait till this diss track me and my buddy Official Phoenix got going. Oh, I'm gonna send a hitman. Oh yeah, where's your hitman at? Where's your hitman at? He's in the quicksand. I put your hitman in the quicksand. Now he's overstands of a Niners game. I'm Joe Montana. You're Hannah Montana. See, these are exceptional boys. This is only the tip of the iceberg what I could do lyrically. I'm going to serve you when you go through that drive-thru, Sifu Frankie. And Armando, I challenge you to Street Beefs next year. You could bring that fat fuck Frankie with you or whatever, but whoever you bring, it's not going to save you. My Wing Chun and my wrestling is too lethal. Armando, you're going to pay. Armando, a.k.a. Herman Branch, you're going to pay for all this drama you started. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off right now. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Armando, accept the challenge and we'll be all good. I want to see you at Sweet Beefs. We can do whatever. Marty Pablo is a coward. Frankie is a Kung Fu Panda wannabe, Vanilla Ice teddy bear. He just, thinks his Kung Fu. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He thinks that ancient bullshit's gonna work against my Wing Chun. It's not. There's a reason me and Tony Ferguson, we practice Wing Chun because it's actually an effective Chinese martial art. Not like that. Ooh, ooh. That, that Tai Chi, whatever he practices, it's not going to work. Accept the challenge, Armando. Yeah. Oh, hey, how you doing, Stu? Yeah, I know the Hurricane Shane drama. Shane called out Marty for lying about. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he said he knocked out Charlie Z. That never happened. Seafood Frankie, keep my name out of your mouth. I'm not a Big Mac or a Ding Dong. Keep my name out of your mouth, Seafood Frankie. I already got a scathing diss track coming soon. You don't want to see me in the octagon or the streets. Oh, I'm part of the Hung Sing Girls. The Hung Sing. Ooh, ooh. The Hung Sing Girls. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. There's a reason we've never seen you spar. Because you're always going through the drive-thru.